Hey everybody, Mike with H2 Outdoors. We've had some snow recently. It's been cold. I haven't been on the water, so quite frankly, I'm getting bored, and I thought I'd do a couple of DIY projects. If you watched our last video, you'll remember that I talked about a shallow water anchoring system. So I've been playing around with an anchor trolley on my Ride 135. I tried to do a anchor trolley without drilling holes in the kayak and attaching it to current parts of the kayak, but it's just not working out well. You can see here the lines ride way too high in the kayak. They actually interfere with the seat on the Ride 135. So I thought about utilizing some of these screws here, but these are actually for a rudder system should I install it, and I plan on doing that. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet and go ahead and install some pad eyes, drill into the kayak so I can get the anchor trolley lower on the boat. I'll actually put it on the other side too, so that when I do install the rudder, it won't interfere with the deployment lines for the rudder. So stay tuned. Be bringing you more footage in a minute. Okay, so I've spun the boat around. I took off the old anchor trolley. I've got some materials here and some stuff I'm going to use to build a new anchor trolley. I've got some pad eyes. I'm repurposing or reusing some of the older hardware from the anchor trolley. This is nickel plated, so it doesn't hold up well in salt water, but it'll do for now. Zip ties, rivet, silicone, 550 cord, heat shrink, drill, rivet gun, all that good stuff. So I'm going to get to it. What I plan on doing is putting probably 4 pad eyes on the boat. So there'll be one here towards the rear of the boat, or I guess the stern, if you want to be official. Probably come up somewhere around the paddle keeper as well, and put another pad eye in here. Put a third pad eye somewhere in this area, and then a fourth up here on the bow of the boat. I'm going to try to stay sort of a little bit above where I think the water line comes. I'm a bigger guy, so my son says I sit pretty low in the water. So I'm going to put those 4 pad eyes in, get my pulley set up, run the line, and be right back with you. Okay, so I made a little progress. I've got my pad eyes installed. You can see here, got 4 pad eyes, and what I've done on one end, I'll show you, I have a bungee, but this is essentially just paracord, 550 cord. I took the insides out of it, and then I cinched down 3 zip ties on it. I actually forgot to slide my heat shrink on. Imagine that, me forgetting to do something. So for now, this won't have heat shrink. On the front, I do have a bungee. The same thing with it, with the zip ties. I do have my heat shrink on it, so I'm gonna put my heat shrink over the zip ties and get that all cinched down. Then from here, all I've got to do is run my cord through the pad eyes and connect it to the loop. So almost done. Be right back. Okay, so got the finished product pretty much done. So let me just go over it with you again from sort of the front of the boat to the back. So here we got the front of the boat, got a bungee, essentially just zip tied together with some heat shrink, a little clip and a pulley. The paracord runs through a pad eye here, and then a second pad eye just to sort of keep it down out of the way. And then on the end, I've got a piece of sort of hollow or empty paracord, 550 cord with another pulley set up here. Then I've got my ring in the middle. So the only thing I really need to do is I think I'm going to get one of those figure 9 clips. So once I run my trolley either to the front or the back of the boat, I will be able to essentially tie the anchor rope off to something here around the handle, whether it's a S-clip, figure 9, something like that. So again, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna take it out, see how it works, and certainly report back to you. Thanks so much for watching. See you on the water.